Alright, we are out here today with the Stealth 12, one of the smaller models in the JAWA range, but while small in stature, this thing is loaded with standard inclusions and massive storage. So let's jump in, have a look at this Stealth 12, and we'll hit the exterior first.
You're ready.
Like all our JAWA range, up the front end here, custom toolbox, fit for 2 jerry can holders, 2 9-kilo gas bottle holders, and around the other side here, we have our 10-litre tank for our diesel heater. Once again, running the Eberspacher Diesel Heater. Up the front on the Stealth 12, we have the Cruise Master DO35 coupling, our ARC 750 jockey wheel, as well as a drawbar bayonet, so if you bring that Ziggy or Weber along, and your drawbar tap. You'll also notice that this drawbar is quite sufficient, so you can get a nice turn circle for getting in those tight spots off grid. Standard inclusion with the Stealth 12 is the Evercool 95 Down Under Series 2. Your front pantry boxes. Big inclusion on this year's model from last year's 2023 Stealth 12 is the slide out above the fridge. Plenty of storage there, as well as your tunnel boot that feeds all the way through. Great for your anti-flap kit, poles for the annex, and any other accessories you'd like to take. Stealth 12's fitted with 16-inch alloys, as well as your Lovell springs and shocks, Japanese bearings. We've got the off-road brake magnets, as well as a laser level wheel alignment done in-house before you pick up your van. Up here we've got our JAWA 24-inch smart TV sitting above our tray table. We've got our inlet for the TV, 12 volt USB and USB points, as well as our massive pantry. This is a big feature on this year's Stealth 12 from last year's, allowing you to pack to hit the road for longer and enjoy your time outside and off grid. Along with this massive storage, outside we have our 4-burner gas cooktop, dish rack, sink, storage drawers and cutlery drawer, as well as our prep bench. With all these outdoor features, they are situated under a 4-metre awning that comes standard with anti-flap kits and a full canvas annex. At the rear, we have our dual spare tyre holders with dual spare alloys, our beautiful Eurovision tinted windows to allow plenty of ventilation. On the opposite side of the van, Stealth 12 has the Truma AquaGo instantaneous hot water. Got a little bit of storage as well on the offside, as well as your water tap tank fillers, mains water inlet. We've got the JAWA kick-ass shower tent, outdoor shower. We've also got your Thetford toilet cassette, your other side to your pole box, and then generator or barbecue storage. You can utilise the cutlery drawer if used for a generator for tools, or if it's used for the barbecue, some cooking accessories, and your 2 slide out drawers. Alright, let's jump in and see what the inside of the Stealth 12 has to offer. As you enter the door, you can see we have our Furion head deck for Bluetooth and radio, as well as our Enerdrive ePro battery monitor and our Inerdrive 2000 watt inverter 80 amp charger. Simply powering that up, holding on. Now we can utilise the inverter off grid, but we will chat a bit more about that stuff later outside. Down here, we also have our electric roof lift. Up the top, our control for our Truma AquaGo, simply turning that on, as well as our gas bottles for instantaneous hot water. We've got our power points, 12 volt sockets utilised throughout the van, as well as our 2 Ranger fans. They can also swing around and be utilised for the main bed area, as well as your TV brackets for once that TV's inside to travel. Storage for the Stealth 12, cabinet space, slide out drawers, drop down drawers with your C-flow pump. We have our internal shower toilet combo with a small niche inside to keep those items dry while showering. Underneath here we have one of our speakers from the Furion head unit, some power points, 12 volt USB sockets, our Eberspacher diesel control, as well as the duct down below. Up the front end of the Stealth 12, we have plenty of storage that sits above the external tunnel boot, as well as a hideaway sink with underbench storage. On the roof of the Stealth 12, we have 12 volt lights that are touch button. We've got our Webasto Cool Top Trail 24 air conditioner, that's reverse cycle. Our Dometic Dust Reduction to put positive air pressure in the cabin whilst driving. Got our Inc.Enerdrive antenna, as well as 400 watts of solar on the roof. Alright, underneath the bed here is where our Inc.Enerdrive 12 volt system lives, but instead of us diving under there, let's take a better look outside. And here we have it, the 12 volt Inc.Enerdrive setup in this van. Now we've chosen to go off the Inc.Enerdrive setup because we believe this is a quality product and we believe only quality gear goes in our van. So let's have a look and start off with the Inc.Enerdrive 300 amp hour lithium battery. Just the one unit here. It's got the Bluetooth battery monitoring app, as well as all this gear here is hooked up through the shunt that we'll get to a little later. The 300 amp hour lithium battery comes with 5 years warranty and is also backed up by lifetime tech support. Grabbing power from this battery is a 2000 watt inverter with AC transfer, and to charge it back up we've got an 80 amp AC charger. So what that means is we can draw up to 2000 watts from this inverter whilst using 240 volt appliances, and then when we need to charge the van back up and we plug into 240 either through mains power or a generator, we're going to charge at the rate of 80 amps. So charging this battery back up, 4 hours, and we're back on the road fully charged. So that's the beauty of using higher amperage products. We get, once we do run down, we're quickly back up and running. Whilst having 80 amps feeding in through 240 volt, if we find ourselves off grid, we do have our MPPT solar controller. So the solar feed from the roof is taken in and looked after by this controller here. That'll all be fused internally inside and take care of the roof panels. Whilst the roof panels are looked after by the MPPT, we have our Inc.Enerdrive DC-DC charger. So what we can utilise this for is portable panels with the additional Anderson plug. We can add up to another 600 watts through that, so we can utilise using the roof solar and portable panels at the same time. Whilst travelling, the roof panels once again are taken care of by the MPPT, and the DC-DC will take feed from your car. So you've got two charging sources at once. Alright, so while we've got our inputs, also outputs, the ePro battery monitor is here to calculate it all and tell us exactly what's going on. What's coming in versus what's going out, how many hours are left, what our state of charge is. So that's going to look after your full battery setup to let you know how much longer you've got left off grid, so you can maximise your time and your energy consumption. So once again, you've got your 300 amp hour BTEC battery, your 2000 watt inverter, an 80 amp AC charger, your roof MPPT solar controller, your Inc.Enerdrive DC-DC for your portable panels in your car feed, and your ePro battery monitor. Alright, we've been through the van. Let's have a look and recap what was in this Stealth 12. So this electrical setup boasts the 300 amp Inc.Enerdrive BTEC lithium battery, as well as a 2000 watt inverter with 80 amp AC charger, the Inc.Enerdrive MPPT 40 amp charger, the Inc.Enerdrive DC to DC 40 amp charger, 400 watts of glass solar panels on the roof fitted with an external Anderson plug for portable panels, the Inc.Enerdrive ePro battery monitor, and this all comes with a 5-year warranty. Heating, to keep you nice and warm when off grid in the winter, we've got the Eberspacher Diesel Heater, and with your instantaneous Truma AquaGo hot water system. Cooling on the roof, we've got the 2400 watt Webasto reverse cycle aircon, as well as 2 Ranger fans, the electric push button roof lift. We've got a couple of water tanks there, 110 litres each, as well as that 80 litre grey. On the other side, the suspension setup, off-road independent suspension, 2 levels off-road coil springs, as well as 4 level shock absorbers, Hoyo bearings, the off-road brake magnets, and the laser level wheel alignment done before it leaves JAWA headquarters. Entertainment system, we've got the JAWA 24-inch smart TV, the Inc.Enerdrive roof mounted antenna, Furion stereo head deck, all coming with a 2-year warranty, the Dometic Dust Reduction System, the Evercool 95 litre fridge freezer, and we've got our external 4 litre gas cooktop. And there we have it, the JAWA Stealth 12. What people think can't fit in a 15-foot van, we've managed to load into this 12-footer. Huge inclusions, massive storage. Now if you want any further information, head to our website or pop down to one of our showroom locations so we can get you in the JAWA Stealth 12 so you can journey Australia with attitude.